25-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Thompson. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the...
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A handoff from the shotgun. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And the Huskers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, it's a great touch.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Hand off to the right side. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That is settled for 3 last time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He makes the grab. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Timeout. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Back to throw. It's Raiola. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Thompson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The Huskers come to the line in the hurry up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Nice throw caught for a completion. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They get the completion. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Second down after that previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back. It's Raiola. He's running out of time here. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. They make the first down. Brought down to the 31.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Huskers. First down here for this offense. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Look at that, he's still going. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The game makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it for a big gain. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First down, looking to throw the football. And the freshman making an impact play there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's caught downfield. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Trying for a pick six to win the game. A takeaway, and that will seal the victory.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out.
Now, this is a tough one. And you get it to overtime. You come up short. It's a hard one.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium and the sea of red in the heartland of Lincoln, Nebraska. First down for this offense. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They think there's room to run to the right here. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Right back to the well. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Cornhuskers get it past the sticks.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Back to pass, it's Raiola. He's looking deep. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times.
That 50-yard field goal attempt was no good, and now they'll have to play defense. 1st and 10 from the 33. He's looking to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch. And
it's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Here on 3rd down for this offense. The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Can't hang on, it's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Unleashes one. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
nice job by the defense there.
Offense getting set for 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Thompson. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Thompson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. To the air on 1st down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Line gets set. First down. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Running back goes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He'll take a deep shot here. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Nebraska. The Huskers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown call. Here comes the offense on first down. Now they'll run it to the right here. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He wants to take the top off. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Huskers! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded? And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple. Simple first.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Movement here from the tight end. The give from the gun. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Thompson. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. Finds a crease at the 20. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's
Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red ready to rock. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the runner takes off to his right. Breaking free at the 35. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Sticking with the running game. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the back gets the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Thompson. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to.
The Cornhuskers line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. gets past the tackler into open space now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Nebraska. No chance to catch it.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last position. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Raiola. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Makes a quick grab. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Important second down play coming up. Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important... Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. Here's the jet sweep. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. First down and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Thompson. He makes the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here we go now. 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What would the offense choose to do at this point? Looking downfield. It's Raiola. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense.
First down here for this offense. Hand off to the single back. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And it works. The first down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Thompson. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll... So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, and they play some of the games immortals have called home. Johnny the Jet, Frazier, Crouch, Rozier, and many, many more have built this big red legacy as this crowd is ready to cheer on their beloved Cornhuskers. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't hold on, he had it right down the middle and he flat dropped it. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to pass, it's Raiola. It's complete on the right side. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Fires toward the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, looking at second down. Finds his man. It's Fedone. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain. And the Huskers need to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the mark. The offense set for a first down play. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Spits it out to the back. Never breaks stride. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Hums it downfield. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Great job by the offense.
Second down coming up. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. He's got his man. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. He's looking to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking for a gap. It's Thompson. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but going for it all. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. This offense has a second down play. gives it to the back on the draw. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get in the space and make the big gain.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
You know, and that's why this guy can...
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Give to the running back. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Here's the handoff. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nebraska's had a... Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Thompson. Tackle is made after the 1st down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football. I mean...
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. 6th play of the drive coming up. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The Huskers will line it up on 1st and 10. Using the quick game.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was...
Reels it in the end. 1st down here for the offense. To the air, it's Raiola. Throws to the back. Pulls it in.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
He'll pull it down, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go to the draw. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
Now, I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide.
Running toward the tape. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Cornhuskers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. quick touch pass to the receiver. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
You got to fight.
Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Nebraska. And the beat down. First down here for the offense. Looking for space, it's Thompson. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down, now here they come again. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the marker. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Leaves it with the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught downfield. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And the pummeling has started. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, the Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play call.
Oh, look out! Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Husker! And the route is on.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. To the ground to try to move the chains. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
This offensive line.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game, but there's nothing you can do to stop us.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the part each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff, as we'll see the #1 team in the country. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
this is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's an actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
On first down, it's play action. Looks left and finds his target there. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is...
Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Huskers. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Eludes a tackle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down.
Here's the second down play. And there's the handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with a 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson.
Oh, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass caught. Second down now. Scanning the field. It's Raiola. He fires it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. It's off the incompletion. It sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Fidone. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff running right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
The Huskers pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Nebraska. And they claim the lead. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We go with a direct snap. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And now the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. And the Huskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Trying to find some room. It's Thompson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. Going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. First down here for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Raiola. Dumps it down to the back. Clock.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Huskers with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Thompson. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to run the hurry up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He hands it off from the gun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Huskers looking to keep this drive moving.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust.
Grab near the sticks. It's Thompson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. The back's got it. Fights through a tackle. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is given.
1st and 10 play coming up. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is
and it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Testing the right side here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They attack the deep middle of this defense, could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Raiola. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way. Off the 56-yard missed field goal, the offense will set up at the 39. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Fidone. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Now it's 2nd down here. And the back now goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
He just dove for the ball. Somehow he comes up with it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Checks this down to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Good job.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the left side. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The Huskers line up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on.
And he sacked a clutch stop on that conversion, and it's still a two-point game here. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or do they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll give it to the running back. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers the fumble.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So
and Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So second and 10 after the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. He pulls it in for a big gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one. Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fires it to the wideout. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Raiola. And here comes a deep shot. And the ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return. But the takeaway sets up the offense. First down here for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The shotgun running play call. They stop him right at the 24.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Punt over the middle. It's Thompson. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Huskers looking to run some tempo here.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Receiver makes the catch. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. He's got room looking for the end zone. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
And everybody always wants to talk about...
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43. 2nd down after that previous play. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The Cornhuskers keep the football on the move. And here's the handoff. Takes off in the clear. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskers. He just breaks away and takes. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Raiola. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. They'll give it to the back. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That run sets up a critical third down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to throw for it on third and short. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the...
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Get set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So second down after the incompletion. They'll test the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. They will claim the second half lead. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At one point, you're going to start putting those into play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And they'll keep it on the ground trying to run some clock. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. And now it's the defense. First and 10 now for the offense. They'll run it to the right side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the 3rd seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. First down here for this offense. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make...
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for...
Offense hurting itself with a penalty. 1st down and 20. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the Huskers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it near the end zone. Takes it all the way to... First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. And he drops back in the gun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time, a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Pass caught, can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he takes it in for the score. Touch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He flips it to the back across the middle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down. Very near the red zone now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. First down at 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. Seventh play of the drive coming up. He's back to throw again on second down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We get the second half started with a running play. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it first and long. They'll feed the back again. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Huskers come up to the line in a hurry up. They'll try to run for the first down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got it.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. Oh, look at the quick cut. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Tailback with another carry. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. Looking for some space. It's Thompson. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. So he finds one of his favorite targets. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
This defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back is having a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big playability.
That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Huskers moving quickly down the field here. They'll run it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the handoff when the Jets sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. On the run, it's Thompson. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Touchdown, Nebraska. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of
They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Now it's time to pack your bags and head off to college. Good luck on your career. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
Glad to have you with us from Athens, Georgia. Tonight, under the lights and between the hedges, the Georgia Bulldogs are set to kick off another home opener. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. A first down for the offense.
Get set, get
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. On 3rd down, going up top. Got it on the outside, it's Thompson.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play...
Offense set on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. And the Bulldogs will have a 1st down. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, 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 the dog pound. Run the football, be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many.
Can anyone catch him? Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Tips, deflections, those are such good things.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Georgia! The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Bull! First down for this offense. Let's go. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Release to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Makes a catch and knocked down. Aga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. offense getting set for first down. Give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Thompson. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He leaves it with his back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. It's a mid-stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space... Line gets set, first down. Using his legs, it's Thompson. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Touchdown, Georgia! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got the back in the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the stomping has commenced.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want it.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Here we go. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Trying to get to him. He's going to take off. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Dogs! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, they were able to...
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Handoff to the single running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the...
On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. They get it down to the 35 before he stops. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
From the gun, the running back has it. They finally make the stop at the big run. There's plenty to move those sticks for the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Looking for room. It's Thompson. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Trying to put together a long, time-consuming drive. This 8th play will be 3rd and 2. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the first. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.